Did you know that the reason you arrived at this video is not by chance? If you are watching these words, it's because something much greater brought you here. Perhaps you have felt that something is different around you. A strange feeling in the air, as if a change is about to happen. This is not confusion. This is your spirit recognizing the call of God. This video is not for everyone. It is for those who, in the silence of their hearts, know that something special is on the way. You have always felt different, as if there is a greater mission waiting for you. You feel a disconnection with the world around you, a sense that you are not here just to live like others. This is not something wrong. On the contrary, it is a confirmation that you have been chosen for something great. From before your birth, God already had a plan for you. Your mission is not something that was born yesterday or formed throughout your life. It is not a choice based on your accomplishments or your popularity. Your purpose is in the essence of your soul, and even if the world around you does not understand, you have always known in some way that you are destined for something different. And now, the time to reveal that mission has come. If you are hearing this, if something inside you responds to these words, it is because God is calling you, preparing you for what is to come. He does not call everyone, but He calls those who are ready. He does not need you to have all the answers right now, but to have the courage to take the first step. If this message has touched your heart and you feel that you are on the right path, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Now take a deep breath and continue with us, because the call is already here, and you are no longer alone. Your mission did not begin the moment you were born, nor when you achieved your first victories or accomplishments. It was not because of your popularity, nor because of the things you did or did not do. What you carry within you, this divine calling, was written even before you took your first breath. When you look at your life and feel that you have always been different, that you have never completely fit in, do not deceive yourself. This is not a mistake. This is not something that happened by chance. This feeling of disconnection, this discomfort with the world around you, is a reflection of something much greater that you carry within you. You were chosen before you were formed, before any human being recognized you. And this purpose is not something that the world around you is ready to understand. It is something much greater. God, in His wisdom, had already mapped out your path even before you understood what the calling is. He already knew what you would be capable of. He already knew that you would face difficult challenges, experience rejections, and often feel like you did not belong in this place. But each of those moments, each of those experiences, is part of a much larger plan. The purpose you have in your life was not formed after you were born. It was designed from eternity. So when you feel that you do not fit into the world, or when things seem to make no sense, know that this is part of the process. You were made to be different. Your spirit came with a unique mission, which cannot be compared with anyone else's. And everything you have gone through so far, the pains, the moments of loneliness, the internal struggles, all of this is part of the preparation for what is to come. It is not because you are imperfect that you are distant from your purpose. On the contrary, your imperfections, your battles, and even your doubts are part of your preparation. God even uses the most difficult situations to shape you. He chose you for a reason, and that reason goes beyond what you can see right now. Sometimes you feel lost, but it is in this process that you are being prepared for something great. What you are today is just the building version of who you will be tomorrow. You were not chosen by chance. Your purpose is eternal, and God wrote your name before you existed physically. This means that even when you do not understand why you went through certain things, God already knew and already had a plan for it. He is shaping you for what is to come. If you feel this calling but still do not know exactly what it is, do not worry. God has the ability to guide you, even in moments of uncertainty. He knows that you are ready, and the moment to reveal your true role is closer than you imagine. Do not let yourself be swayed by circumstances. Your mission was designed before you were born, and now the time is coming for you to start to understand what has always been destined for you. Have you ever wondered why you have gone through so many difficulties? Why have so many battles appeared in your life, as if everything is trying to knock you down? The truth is that when you were chosen, God knew exactly what you would face. And what seemed to be an obstacle was often a preparation for something much greater. Every battle you lived was not just an attempt to destroy you, but a preparation for you to be strengthened and ready for your true calling. The struggles you have faced and still face were not a punishment, they were not a mistake. They were divine processes that God used to strengthen you. The enemy recognized your power long before you did. He saw in you a light that, if not forged, could be extinguished by fear or doubt. But God, in His wisdom, used each of these battles to shape you and prepare you for the purpose for which you were chosen. The rejection you felt, the pain you experienced, the losses you faced, all of this was necessary. You were not being punished, you were being shaped. Do not be deceived. God does not allow you to go through anything without having a purpose in mind. Every tear you shed was an opportunity for your spirit to strengthen, for you to draw closer to His divine purpose. The chosen are not made of perfection, but of overcoming. They are not people who have never erred or never fallen. They are those who, despite their falls, always get back up. They do not give up because they know that each struggle is one more step in the path that God has designed for them. God even uses things that seem wrong or unfair to mold His chosen ones. He knows your heart, knows what you are capable of enduring, and what you need to learn to grow. These battles have not been easy, and you may have felt alone in many of them. But know that God was with you, even if you did not realize it. He was the comfort in moments of pain, the strength when you were weak, the courage when you were afraid. God never left you. He was just preparing you for the right moment. The enemy tried to bring you down because he saw what God sees in you. He knew that if you went through the difficulties, you would come out stronger, more prepared. And that is what you are becoming now. A stronger person, more focused, and more aligned with the divine mission that God has for you. No matter how endless the difficult times seem, know that they have a purpose. Every battle was necessary. Every pain, every loss, every moment of difficulty served to build you up for what is to come. You are a work in progress, being shaped and prepared by God to fulfill the unique role He has given you. Now, it is time for you to look back and realize that you have already overcome many struggles, and what is to come is even greater, more grand. Every battle has brought you closer to your mission. You did not come this far by chance, and what lies ahead is not something you can avoid. It is your divine calling, something you are prepared to face. There are moments in life when the voice of God starts to speak louder. It is a silent but irresistible call that grows within you until it becomes impossible to ignore. Have you ever felt this? As if something were pulling you, calling you to something greater, even without knowing exactly what it is. If you are here, listening to these words, it is because that moment has arrived for you. Heaven is calling you to fulfill the purpose He gave you before you were even born. God's call is not a choice. It is not an option that you can simply delay or ignore. When heaven calls you, it is because the time has come for you to rise up. And the more you try to avoid it, the stronger it becomes. It doesn't matter how much you try to hide or how much you want to postpone. This call will find a way to reach you. The moment to answer the call is not tomorrow. It is not next week. It is now. Those who, like you, have been chosen for a divine mission do not have the option to wait. The time for preparation is over. God has great and wonderful plans for your life, but now it is time for you to act. It is no longer about being trained or prepared. You already have been. You have gone through so many difficult things, faced so many battles, and now you are being activated for the purpose that God has for you. The choice is yours. You can continue resisting, or you can rise up and answer the divine call that echoes in your soul. You know, many times fear, doubt, and insecurity can arise. You may think, I am not ready, I do not know enough, I am not capable. But God already knows that you are. He knows your strength. He knows your heart. He knows what you carry within you. And what He has placed inside you is enough to fulfill the mission He has entrusted to you. It is not about what you think you can or cannot do. It is about what God has already placed in you. And He knows that you are more than capable. This divine call will drive you to act. You will feel the need to do something, to move, to align yourself with what God has for you. This impulse comes from within, and there is no escaping it. It will take you to places you never imagined. It will place you before people you never thought you would meet. Heaven has already begun to open doors for you, and it is time for you to walk through them. Now more than ever, it is important for you to trust. Trust in God, trust in yourself, and follow the path He has prepared for you. Do not be afraid to take that step. Do not worry about what others will think or say. What matters now is to follow the call, because when you act according to God's will, things begin to align supernaturally. True peace comes when you follow the path that God has prepared. This is the moment heaven is calling you to act. The call is stronger than ever, and now it is your turn to respond. There is no more room for hesitation. It is time to rise up and walk in the direction of the divine purpose that is waiting for you. Something great is happening in the spiritual world. If you have been feeling restless, as if something is about to happen, know that it is not just a feeling. Heaven is on the move, and with it, great changes are unfolding. What you are feeling is the collision between the realms, an invisible battle that is manifesting in every aspect of life. Have you noticed how things in the world are becoming more intense? How times seem uncertain, confusing, and even chaotic? What you see on the surface, the difficulties, the conflicts, and the uncertainties are just reflections of something much greater happening in the heavens. It is not by chance that everything seems to be moving faster. The kingdom of darkness is preparing to act, but heaven is also moving with a divine purpose. This spiritual collision that you feel is preparing the ground for something much greater. The world is not in chaos by chance. Every event, every crisis situation, every unexpected turn is part of God's plan. God is aligning the pieces of the spiritual puzzle. And you, as the chosen one, have a crucial role in this great change. The enemy knows that the moment is approaching. He sees that the chosen ones are being activated, that those who were hidden, being prepared in the shadows, are ready to take their place. And because of this, he tries to sow more confusion, more fear, more discouragement. He wants you to doubt what God is doing. But do not be deceived. This collision is not meant to defeat you. It is meant to position you. You may feel this in your thoughts, in your emotions, and even in your body. Everything feels more intense. What once was easy now seems like a challenge. And that is exactly what you should expect. Spiritual battles are more intense when something great is about to come. Heaven is preparing to open new doors, new opportunities, and a new direction. And the preparation for this is not peaceful, because God is strengthening you for what is to come. Every battle you have faced until now has been a preparation for you to be ready for this moment. Heaven is moving the pieces of the grand divine plan, and you, as a fundamental part of this plan, need to be in tune with what God is doing. You feel this change, don't you? This calling to act, to rise up, to take your place. It is not just a passing feeling. It is a clear sign that God is activating you. You may be seeing the difficulties around you and wondering why they do not stop. The answer is simple. Heaven and hell are at battle. The light is expanding and the darkness is trying to resist. But do not be deceived. The victory is already guaranteed. And the chosen ones, those who remain faithful and steadfast, are the ones who will lead the light in this moment of darkness. God has been using you, even in the most difficult struggles, to build your strength and wisdom. What you have learned so far, every pain, every challenge, every silent victory, has been part of the preparation for what is to come. The divine calling is not easy, but it is powerful. And now it is time to rise up, to take your position, and to be one of the forces that will bring the change that the world so desperately needs. Heaven is opening portals, new paths are forming. And if you are tuned in, if you are hearing the call of God, you know that the time has come to act. Heaven is moving the pieces, and now it is your turn to take the next step. The spiritual impact you feel is not just a battle, it is a preparation for your purpose. Now you carry something sacred, something that was given directly by God. What He has entrusted to you is not meant to be displayed, it is not meant to be spoken about to everyone. Your mission, the divine plans that have been revealed to your soul, are far too precious to be shown to the world before the right time. You were not called to go out shouting about everything you know. You were called to guard, protect, and honor the divine secret that God has entrusted to you. When God reveals something, whether it is a mission, a vision, or an understanding, He does it with a purpose. He knows that most of the things you carry now should not be shared with everyone around you. Some words from heaven are too delicate, too powerful to be spoken without discernment. It is as if you are holding a treasure, something that needs to be kept carefully until the moment of revelation arrives. In this process of preparation, discretion will be your ally. It is not about hiding, but respecting God's timing. Many times the impulse to speak, to tell everyone about what you know, is strong. But know that patience is necessary. Not everyone will be ready to hear what you have to say. Not everyone will be able to comprehend the magnitude of what has been revealed. Some may even doubt you or try to discredit what you carry. But this is not a reason to hesitate or doubt. You have been chosen to be a guardian of what is sacred, and that requires responsibility. Your mission will be revealed gradually, and this is part of the divine plan. Sometimes, what you know now will not be fully understood until later. Other times, you will need to act without speaking, trusting that each step is guided and that sooner or later, everything will make sense. God does not reveal everything to you at once because He wants you to mature, to learn to walk confidently in what He has revealed, without rushing. God's timing is perfect, and He has taught you to wait. The divine secret you carry is not a burden, but a privilege. You have been called to something that requires patience, wisdom, and above all, respect. By protecting what has been revealed, you will be honoring the trust that God has placed in you. He chose you not only to live out the mission, but to do so with the integrity of someone who understands that at many moments, true strength lies in keeping silent. As a guardian of the secrets of heaven, You are being prepared for the right moment. Do not rush. Trust the process and know that the time of revelation will come when necessary. What God has given you will be revealed to the world, but He will do it when He deems it most appropriate. Until then, continue to be faithful, continue to be discreet, and be ready for when the mission unfolds before you. Now, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. God did not prepare you, did not shape you, did not mold you through battles and challenges for you to remain inactive. The time of waiting is over. The call you have been feeling, the call you have been hearing silently in your heart is now. Heaven has activated you. You are no longer waiting for the right moment. It has already arrived. You may not have all the answers. You may not know exactly how you will do it, or what the next steps will be. But that does not matter. God does not need you to know all the details. What He needs is your willingness, your courage to take the first step. The moment to act, to rise up, and to move forward with the mission He has prepared for you is now. Heaven is no longer waiting. The time is now. The activation of your mission is not something that will happen in a big event. It is not something that will be announced to the world. Many times, it is a silent action. When you put yourself in motion, God begins to open doors. When you start to act, things align. Heaven begins to move the pieces of the great divine plan. And when you make a decision, everything starts to happen. Your mission will not be easy. The path you will walk will be challenging. But you are not alone. God goes ahead of you, preparing the way, guiding your steps. The activation of your mission is a confirmation that you were not chosen by chance. Every challenge that arises will be an opportunity for you to shine, to fulfill the divine purpose in your life. The moment to move forward is now. You cannot go back. Heaven has chosen you and prepared you for a reason. Now, it is time to live this calling with courage and faith. Do not wait any longer. The world needs the light that you carry. Humanity needs you. Heaven is activating you, and the divine mission you carry in your heart is ready to be revealed to the world. You are no longer on the path of doubt. God has already chosen you, and the journey is now yours. The world may not understand, but you know that what comes next is divine. You have been called not just to live, but to transform, to illuminate, to lead. And now, by deciding to move forward, you will be in tune with God's eternal plan. It is not about being seen or recognized, but about being obedient. It is about walking in the purpose that has been prepared for you from the beginning. Heaven has already chosen you, and the time to act is now. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate any longer. You are part of something greater, something that only you can accomplish. Your mission has already been revealed, and your decision to act is what will make a difference in the world. Do not wait any longer. Heaven is counting on you. Now I want to hear from you. What did this message awaken inside you? Comment below on what you felt when you heard these words. Remember, the time to act is now. Do not let this chance pass you by.